Yo, what is going on? It is Thursday, May 21st, 10:59 a.m. Look where I'm at. I'm home. The schedule is working out. The schedule is working out. New schedule. So yes, fortunately this summer I will be able to trade from home. I'm on the charts right now, but I just wanted to start my journal because nothing really happened today. So let's go over what occurred today, excuse me. And maybe we take this long. Let's see. Let's add an alert for this long up here. Okay, but coming into the day, I didn't really have anything like 110% set that I wanted to see. Uh, Open was very wicky. There's a pretty big wick here. I believe there was something right around here I did want to take. There's relative equal high. It was something. Oh, where's open? Okay, open was right here. There was something around here. Okay, here it is. I had thought about taking this 1 minute. Are these equal highs, right? These are relative equal highs. This 1 minute gap. Just because of the displacement, it would have been this long. Targeting these relative equal highs. Stops like right here. I didn't take it. Why didn't I take it? It was still close to open. Look at the way open had started. Very undirectional. We didn't choose a direction yet. I'm not gonna sit here and get manipulated out. I love the displacement, but I just did not take it. So that trade wasn't something I even thought about entering. I did think about it, but didn't want to. Again, we had a higher gap up here, which was an older gap. It was actually a 30-second gap from 732. And if we take a look over here, here's something that I've made the mistake of before. So if this candle opened above the gap, it's still not an inverse. It needs to close above the gap. So this candle technically had not, this fair value gap technically had not been inversed yet. With that not being inversed, right? I like sometimes when it's something like this because this shows that it adds strength to it. I feel this is just my personal opinion. This is what I've seen. I feel as though if the fair value gap's been tested so many times and we fall off of it and displace completely away from it, such as this, when we come back, if we're able to inverse it strongly, that's showing that this gap was stronger and this inverse is more likely to deliver. That's what I've noticed through my forward testing and my time in the markets recently. So again, I just waited on it right here. I loved this displacement. Wish we could have gotten it on this candle. We didn't. Waited two more candles because they were both bullish. This one created equal lows right here, right? Low 4925, 4925. Yes, but they're 30-second equal lows. So who gives a fuck? I believe that it actually tagged into a 1 minute and respected it. See? Even better. Higher time frame, more contacts. Oh, wow. This is shit. All right, back to what I was saying, right? So boom, I still like this trade. I'm ready to enter the trade, but if we take a look. Oh my goodness. Come on. If we take a look, the inversion candle took what would have been my break even. It was honestly a lot tighter on MNQ as well. Let's pull that up real quick. It was a lot tighter on MNQ. Look. On NQ, this was 12.5 points, which is a nice little break-even point for that kind of target. On MNQ was only 7.25. So it would have sucked, would have played out had we not taken this, though. Unfortunate. And then after that, man, just didn't really see anything. There was this long that I've been waiting on that I actually liked. Don't know what the fuck this 1014 candle was or was about, but it was weird as shit. But yeah, would have used just some of the volume up there just to like target higher, I guess, in a sense, but wasn't really anything. We had these, which were pre-market Asia lows. They were decently stacked lows, as you can see down here. Was thinking about targeting, like, essentially towards them. Originally was going to target the external range, but instead decided that on these candles, I was looking to target just the internal range. Never happened. Why didn't it happen? Because ES went out and it swept that. So we created that SMT. And other than that, bro, there was no draws on liquidity left to target really today. Like London highs was up here. We had Asia lows down here, which got swept pretty early into the session. We were SMT'd with Asia low too on this trade. I forgot to mention that, which adds a good amount of context to why, I'm gonna let this load up, to why I was willing to take it. See? So we were SMT'd with these Asia lows because on ES, they were swept already, which adds more context to this trade. But other than that, man, just once we went out And we didn't get an entry towards these Asia lows. I would have needed it to like come down, edge it, leave a gap, come up, retrace, and then dump down. We didn't get shit. There was just nothing, man. Nothing to this 5 minute. Then we got into the 5 minute, right? There was nothing to get into the 5 minute. Off of it, I don't really take like the first 30-second gap. I would have taken the lower gap, which was already the target. And as you can see, never amounted to anything. Glad I'm able to be home. Sucks that PA was ass today, but just got to keep my head up and look forward to tomorrow. I know Monday we're not trading, so let's hope Friday gives me a banger. Let's just, yeah. Glad to be home. Was so much easier to trade, so much more focus, so much more knowledge. It let me avoid a loss such as this one because I realized, hey, we're still near market open. Let's pick a direction first. Let's be stern on where we want to go first. But mounted to nothing for the day. So yeah, that's gonna be me heading off the charts. Just yeah, no good draws on liquidity target. Just nothing, man. One of those days again, bro. This is what it seemed like it's gonna be, but I promise that this is gonna be it. Accounts are down 300, but by the end of in 10 days, watch where they're gonna be at. Facts. But with that being said, man, peace, love, positivity. Thank you for tuning in.